Hello everyone, and welcome back to my second day of my running streak of doing videos on LinkedIn. Now, today, or this week, should I say, is Global Money Week. And I thought I would take the opportunity to share a little bit, first of all, about Global Money Week, because I've been looking at the trends on social media and there hasn't really been a terrible lot of buzz around it. And it's designed for children, I'll share a little bit more, to help them learn more about saving. So I thought this was a perfect opportunity to share with you all how you can encourage children to start saving a little bit more money, managing their money a bit better from an earlier age, but also helping to educate children about money. Now, the Global Money Week 2023 theme is Plan Your Money, Plant Your Future. And this year's theme focuses on sustainability and raising awareness on the implications of individual financial behavior, not only for one's financial future, but also on the environment and society. Now, the slogan for this year is Learn.Save.Earn. And apparently it was initially used in their Global Money Week campaign in 2017. They have been running for 11 years, but I think there's probably a bit more buzz in South America, as it's a French company. So I see a lot of support for people in America, and I really want to help you all and share some tips and tricks that you could be using, apps, gamification that you could be using in the UK. Now, one of the reasons why I'm really passionate about this is because mostly I coach people, young professionals, sort of between the ages of 20 and 49. They make up 90% of the people that I coach. But I coach people who have children, who are planning to have children. And one thing I notice is there's a theme around pocket money, perhaps a little bit of tooth fairy money as well, although I know because of inflation, maybe the cost of a tooth these days is a little bit more than when I was a kid. But ultimately, children might have a little bit of money from an early age, perhaps 7, 8, 9, 10, that they are looking to perhaps save up for something or spend it or save it. And so we want to be educating children how to use this money in the best possible way. So there is a really cool app that I want to share with you all today. Now, I have just done a run of this and it didn't quite work. The technology didn't quite cooperate. So let's see if we can get it cooperating now. Let's do a quick screen share. Fab. So hopefully you can all see my phone screen right now. Now, NatWest has partnered with or bought out Rooster Money probably in the past year or two. And this app is aimed at children who are 6 to 17, which is the same age range that the Global Money Week campaign is aimed at as well. And you can get started for free. There are some free features on the app. You don't need to pay. There is a subscription service. I believe it's $1.99 a month, but you might want to check that out for yourselves. But it's quite easy to download the app. The video on their website is actually not working, which is one of the reasons why I'm choosing to do this video. So when you log in, you will see this screen here. Now, this is a demo account. These are not my children, although they are real people. Theo is 3, so he's probably not managing money yet. And Hallie is 6 weeks, so she's definitely not managing money yet. Anyway, as you can see, I've input both of these two children onto the app. And when you click on the children, you can see that there are different pots to help encourage children to either spend their money, save their money, or create different pots for specific things that they're looking to buy in future. Now, when I set this up, Theo is very lucky because he receives £10 weekly each Saturday. And he can split his allowance how he would like. So he can create different pots. And we spoke before about environment and being sustainable and giving back. So there is a giving back pot here. So you could perhaps choose a good cause or something that you care about, something that your child cares about to help support. They can save it. And I've put a couple of goals here for Theo. So one is to buy his own bike and the other is a PlayStation. I believe I changed one of them to a paddling pool earlier, but that looks like it's changed. So the idea is that each month, or each week in this case, as I've set it up, £10 will go into this spend pot. And from there, I've been able to then transfer some of that money into other savings pots. So for example, he has saved £4 towards his £500 PlayStation. Now, whether he buys the PlayStation himself or not, that's besides the point. The idea is to get into the habit of saving and putting money away towards certain things that you want to buy. Now, when I coach people, we talk often about the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% of your income goes on your essentials, 30% on your wants, so not your needs, but the things you want to buy, and 20% into savings. It does look different for everyone. Everyone can choose their own split depending on what works for them, particularly now if bills have gone higher. You might find that more than 50% is going on your essentials. But you could use a very similar model to help educate your children. So for example, if you're giving them £10 a month, £10 a week, you could encourage them to put £50 towards something they really, really like. You could encourage them to put 30% towards perhaps something they might want in the future, books, things like that. And you could encourage them to put maybe 20% in their savings, or maybe more, depending on how you want to educate them. The other thing that you can do with this app, which I think is quite cool, is it doesn't necessarily have to be money. You can choose to add stars. And the idea being that you can tick off chores, right? So you can start tracking, managing the chores all in one place. And really it's about motivating children and empowering them to earn. You can have flexible settings to suit your family's schedule. So maybe if you have daily chores, one-off chores, weekly, monthly chores, help with the washing up, things like that, then you might decide to put some stars in for that as well. So they can also have this idea of gamification and points make prizes. So it's all about making money fun for children and encouraging them to start budgeting and saving for a very early age. Now, this feature is on the Plus version. It's 99p for the whole family. I'm not being sponsored for this video, although I'd very much like that. So this is one of the joys of doing what I do at the moment, is that it's completely impartial. And from what I hear from clients who have used this or introduced their children to it, it is a really helpful way to start educating children about money. I'll just end that screen share. So that was just a little insight into perhaps one of the tools that you could be using to help encourage your children to save money. Of course, you could give them cash, put it in envelopes. You could have the prepaid debit card, which is on the app as well. But the idea of just making it fun for children and engaging them with mobiles, technology, which most kids love to do and probably know how to use from quite an early age, is really encouraging. So I'd encourage, if you do have children, to, if not using this app, have a look into what other apps, tools, resources are available to you and your family out there. If anyone out there does have any ideas and you'd like to share them, please do write them in the comments. I was so happy to see a lot of you reached out to me in my DMs yesterday, which maybe just proves the point that people don't want to be talking about their money on public platforms like LinkedIn. But I would highly encourage that if you found something useful, then it's likely that other people are going to find it useful as well. So please do share. I will tag in Rooster app as well to this and leave the link. So if anyone's interested, you can go ahead and download it. Well, I hope to see you all soon. Have a great Global Money Week 2023, and I'll see you in my next one.